Hello, so we're back, and this time we have a nice laptop to repair. It's a classic Huawei with a classic issue. You know this model, right? Okay, this is not a classic issue. Huh? Okay, that's a hinge issue, but the customer didn't mention anything about the hinge. Okay, so the problem with this laptop, let's read the customer email. So the customer is saying very slow charging, pretty sure it's a damaged USB-C port, replace the battery, and it's not that. Now the story is moving forward for the emails. Before I tell you the story, I usually charge for a charging port exactly the same price for a motherboard repair. Just because always when it's a Huawei, it has a charging issue, there are broken tracks, that's been more time and more difficult job. Then the customer said, okay, but I found a cheaper motherboard on eBay. And it's nothing to blame. I mean, instead of repairing the motherboard, just buy another one if you can find another one cheaper. But turns out the motherboard which customer bought is not the same with the one from the laptop. So the customer sent me the motherboard. He bought it from eBay and sent me the battery who he replaced it. And I believe this is the genuine one, right? Yeah. And like I said, turns out this is actually a different model of the motherboard. You can see we don't have a USB-C here. We have a normal round pin charging port. And finally, the customer decided to send the laptop for repair. Let's open the laptop. Clearly, if you can find a cheaper motherboard, yeah, buy the motherboard. But this specific model has a lot of issues with the charging port. The port itself is not hard to be replaced, but the tracks, which are, getting out from the motherboard, is kind of like a delicate repair. Now we can check. We can plug a charger. We made a bunch of videos about this particular issue, which is a design issue, of course. And the meter is coming on. Huh? Yeah. But you know what? This is scary. Why 5 volts? No, 19, sorry. It's 19 volts. But it's not charging. Because the battery is fully charged, you think? We didn't press the power button. Let's press the power button. And nothing happened. Let's be sure it's actually a charging port issue only. Pressing the power button, the laptop it is coming on, then the meter is going off. But it's going off with 5 volts. Yeah, you know what? I believe it's a charging port issue. Let's check the battery voltage. And the customer okay, it's making sense now. The customer feed the copy battery, which is a very bad idea. And the battery has 0.6 volts. I mean, you can't even compare a genuine battery with a copy one. So definitely the customer battery must be better. Oh, okay, it's making sense. So here we can see some liquid damage. Let's have a look. I mean, wow, the whole board has liquid damage. So the battery has liquid damage, the board connector. No, the rest of the board is looking fine. It's only the battery. Yeah, the connector is broken. Let's clean it a little bit. So what probably happened here, it was liquid damage. Then, of course, the laptop didn't work. You can see the liquid here on the coil. And on the moment, the laptop is doing nothing, the customer needs to try to move the charging port up and down till the moment the charging port is getting broken. So yeah, it's kind of making sense, the fault. But Even with liquid damage, the original battery should be better. Yeah, it's still good. The battery is still good. So plug in the original battery. Good. Let's check the charging. 19 volts. And I'm assuming that's the pre-charge current because I can't see this laptop charging. Can we hold the battery? Let's try to hold the battery. So coming with the power supply and the battery is taking 2.9 amps. Check on the screen. So it's charging fine. The meter showed me like 100 milliamps and now it's showing me 2.8 amps. You can see 2.9 amps. So the battery is charging fine. Good. So clearly we have a charging port issue. Okay, let me take the battery and the motherboard out. Yeah. Put back the original battery. Okay, just give me a few minutes. And the motherboard, it's out. Yeah, we have this ribbon cable here. But looks like no one took the board out. Good. Let's check the charging port. And we have a clear picture of the charging port. Huh. Yeah. We do have burn. Okay, the pins are moving. But no track is broken. So you see on a case like this, you can't charge like a motherboard price for like 5 minutes repair. I mean, okay, I know it's all skill when it's about skill. Okay, I'm finding a capacitor, removing a capacitor in 5 minutes. Okay, motherboard repair. But here is just soldering, you know what I mean? So if the customer, it will send the job from the beginning, I will obviously I will charge less compared with what I told him. Because here we have no broken tracks. I mean, we have these pins which you see like got burned because you know they got this desolder from the board. Actually, the track is good, and that's all. We have few pins which are moving, but the tracks are looking fine. So yeah, yeah, but everything is looking good. I mean, just a little bit of soldering, and that's all. The ground pin is moving. You can see here. Yeah, soldering job, and also let's push this. You see this thingy? Yeah, that's why it's moving. You know, the port with the pins is moving up and down because of this pin and this one. Yeah, so now it is solid. Now let's clean here. Good. Here I want more track to solder the pins. Good. Here I have. Then we have the ground pins. Good. And here. Perfect. Now, because I want to see what's happening here, I'm gonna use my Wharton flux. Which it's a little bit more transparent compared with my regular flux, my rosin flux. But I want to observe what happened with the pins. I want to observe if there is like any broken track. I'm gonna use a 180-degree solder wire. Don't worry about the bridges, it's fine. Good. Here is good. Here is good. So how is looking to you? Good, right? Let's see. It was like what? Like 1 minute? Yeah. Then plug the charger. Plug in the charger and the meter it is coming on. 19 volts, moving the port up and down, working. On the other way around, meter it is coming on. Moving the port up and down, and everything is fine. Good. Fixed, right? Yeah, it is. Yeah, the port it is soldered properly on place. Yeah. So we have to clean it and apply something. And most likely it will be UV gel. UV gel so we can assure some strength onto the port. So the port is clean, is looking good. I'm gonna bring some UV gel. Good, so everything is covered on UV gel. We need UV light. UV light present. You know, for some reason my UV light died. I mean, it is lighting, but you can't see it. But proper weak, and the battery it is charged. I mean, check here, you can see it? Yeah, so that's all what I can get from my UV light. So what's the problem? I don't like going from a repair to another one, but I need this UV light. So how we can fix this? We have plus and minus on the... That's all what we have. Let's try to come with the power supply with limited amount of current and see if the LED is good. I mean, not sure what current I have, but just a little bit of current I have there. And it's working. Check that, 3.3 volts with like 400 milliamps. Huh? Let's push more current. Pushing more current, yeah, definitely we have more light. 500 milliamps. More than 500. Not sure how much this LED can take. Yeah, 1.3 amps. Lol. And the voltage is 1.3 volts. It's 3.5 volts. But it's about the current. No, it's not getting hot. Yeah, so probably the control board of the UV light is gone. Because otherwise I can't explain why. Now it's not working at all. 1 second. Yeah, it is working, but check that. Check what kind of light I can get from there. Yeah. The battery is charged, but we can check the battery. Is 3.2 volts. What? I mean, the battery was discharged all this time. 3.2, and this has to be like 3.7 minimum, right? Yeah. Okay, let's charge the battery. Like a quick charge with 5 amps. It's not taking 5 amps. Okay, let me higher the voltage. Yeah, 4.9 amps. Check that, 5 amps. Yeah. Fast charge. 4 volts. Okay, I have another one charge, but it's not the same. Obviously, it's not the same. But should work, right? Yeah. Should work. I mean, the light is still poor, even with the charge element. You can see it. Power off, power on. And we have like 3.1 volts. So I don't know, either the LED is gone, or you think the LED is gone? I think I have another one. 1 second. My old one, you can't see the light, but it's proper strong. Check here. You know what? I'm curious. I don't know. It's about okay. It's not the same. If I remember, one was from Temu, but I don't know which one. So let's check the voltage on the LED. Just, to know if it's faulty or not. Yeah, it is bright. So the voltage is 2.7. Okay, the LED is dead on that one. Yeah. Huh? Yeah. Let's cure the UV gel. Sorry for this. I didn't expect, actually. I do work probably a few times per week with this one, but I didn't expect to get the LED to get burned. 1 minute. Solid. Perfect. You know what? I believe the job is done. Yeah, I'm still having the UV light here, but I think we are fine. So just give me a few minutes to put the board back. Actually, I can leave this here. Yeah, probably a few minutes and it will be like rock. Yeah, I'm really sorry about my UV light. Now I have a spare battery. I'm not sure what battery is here. Okay, this is way bigger than this one. Yeah. Well, rip. Yeah. Well, what is here? Check here. I mean, no wonder why the charging port got burned. You have to understand, if you have overheating, not only the laptop it will take more current, but the fan spinning. Wow, this is unexpected. Check here. Overheating, right? Yeah, we should charge extra. Yeah, it's another job, another story, right? You think the customer it will accuse us of stealing if we took this from his laptop? Huh? By the way, I mean, now it's not happening anymore, but before we have problems like, how do I know you didn't steal parts from my laptop? You never had this problem before? The point of the video and the idea is, you're a regular customer, find a repair guy you can trust. And when I'm saying you can trust, it's not about the skill. It's about, being honest. Okay, I wear less, I charge you less. And I do have a flat price for the repairs, but sometimes, just feel bad when it's a simple repair. So go to your guy and actually you'll save money. So instead of start buying batteries and motherboards and stuff, just, send the laptop for diagnosis. Even if you don't want to fix it, you say, okay, maybe it's too expensive, but send the laptop for a diagnosis. What I'm charging for a diagnosis here in England is like £25. But many shops, and probably most of the shops, they will not charge you a diagnosis fee. Because obviously, they hope you will repair the laptop and they will take money from the repairs. So it kind of is, it's kind of like this kind of risk, actually the customer not fixing the laptop. It's on the shop side. So even if the shop spend time for diagnostic, they'll take money from the repair. Yeah. So I'm just saying, you probably will save money if you go, to a computer shop. So if I will be me, let's say I have a problem with the car, I'm gonna go to a mechanic. No, I'm gonna try to fix it myself, of course, and I'm gonna buy parts and try to fix it myself. It's part of the learning. So if even if you don't go to a computer shop, then it's like it is what it is. It's just a learning process. That's how you learn. That's how you learn. Good. So everything is back in place. Let's plug the battery. Let's plug the charger. So the charger is plugged in and is coming on. 19 volts. Do we have charging current? Let's see. Charging port solid. Check there, 2.8 amps. Pressing the power button. Yeah, we're gonna see about that hinge in a second. So we press the power button. The CPU is heating up. We have picture, huh? What do you think? Yeah, it's working fine. It's loading the windows, and the current on the meter is 2.9 amps. And we have a great picture. Yeah, from the old times. Yeah, that's a fantastic background picture. I think we are ready. Just we need to check. Wait, I forgot one screw. 1 second. Let's see what is wrong with the hinge. I mean, check here. What is this? It's from the screen? Because if it's from the screen, I don't really want to mess up with the screen. Yeah. I mean, all what I can do is to come with a little bit of hot glue. You can see, not sure if you can see there. You can see the hinge moving inside. Yeah. So we can come with a little bit of hot glue. And the idea is not to fix the hinge, to make the sandwich between the plastic part and the metal part, and that it will hold for a while. Good, so we have the hot air here. Yeah, we have to manage this with one hand. We are heating the hot glue. It's important to be very, very hot. Good. Perfect. Hot air back. Perfect. Yeah, you can see the hot glue there. Yeah. Perfect, right? And on the back, you remember it was, yeah, check here. Yeah, perfect. Great. I think that's all. The back cover didn't have screws. If I remember, yeah? It was no screws. Good. Plug in the charger. Yeah, and the laptop it is charging fine. Okay, all great. Now, yeah, like I said in the beginning, yeah, I'm a honest person. But if you want to be honest, yeah, just take something more in consideration when you make up the price. I mean, okay, you did some soldering. Basically, you fixed the laptop. You have to give warranty. Now, giving warranty on this laptop with this kind of like design issue is tricky. So having consideration, this laptop can come back in the warranty time when you set up the price. I mean, probably I will charge lower, like what I told the customer, but still, you have to have in mind the laptop can come back. And warranty is warranty. Yeah. Customer doesn't really care about, it's a design issue. It's like You fix it, you charge me money, has to work. Okay, so I'm gonna stop here. I will say thank you for watching. Like, subscribe if you like the video, and see you on the next one. Bye. Hey, if you find my content being helpful, don't forget you can support this channel by pressing the join button, and you can get instantly access to our members only cool collection and Discord private channels for support with your repairs. Also, you can have a look on our United Kingdom eBay, where you can find some cool and unique products, United States eBay store, or our Patreon page. Thank you.